Hi, I'm Jalen Teague, and I'm here to give an informative speech on the history of the NFL. A great man once said, during any man's finest hours, his greatest fulfillment is that moment when he has worked his heart out in good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle victorious. That battlefield he was describing is known as the gridiron, where American football has been played for over a century. American football has been the love of my life for as long as I can remember. Same for many participants and viewers around the world. Today, over 60% of Americans in the United States gather around their TVs each and every Sunday to watch the NFL each and every year, and the world doesn't see that number declining anytime soon. Gridiron football first began to gain popularity in America during the late 19th century. It was a new sport that was somewhat similar to soccer and rugby. On November 6, 1869, the first game of American football was to be nationally televised between the two colleges, Rutgers and Princeton. Over the next few years, the popularity of soccer slowly started to decline, while rugby's popularity started to increase. That popularity that rugby generated began to transcend football from being similar to soccer to its own version of rugby. With each passing year, American football grew into its own sport even more. So much more that in 1867, the first official rules of American football were established. Here, football was born. Over the next few years, many professional football leagues were also formed, none leaving a lasting impression. Up until the American Professional Football Association was formed in 1960, also known as the AFPA. After 2 years, the AFPA changed its name to the household name that you now know today as the NFL, also known as the National Football League. As years passed, the NFL has had very few competitors. They have dominated as the main football league around the world, and up until that, American Football League was formed in 1960. The AFL was its own version of the NFL, just not as popular. And over the next 5 years, it began to grow into a competition versus the NFL. In 1966, the NFL broke an unwritten agreement between the two leagues when the NFL signed Peter Gogolak, who was a kicker on the Buffalo Bills at the time in the AFC, to the New York Giants, which is a team in the NFL. Instead of the two leagues getting into a bidding war, they decided to merge under one name, which is currently now known as the National Football League. The following year, the Super Bowl was created and is still now known as one of the most popular Sundays of the year. The Super Bowls were the top NFL team plays against the top AFL teams. The Super Bowl trophy is named after the great man I spoke of earlier, Vince Lombardi, legendary coach of the Green Bay Packers. The game of football has had a long journey to become the sport it is today. If it wasn't for soccer and rugby, we wouldn't even know what football is. The sport that millions of people gather all around the nation to watch on their TV each and every Sunday. I look forward to seeing the leaps and gains that the NFL will continue to make over the next few years, spreading football all over the world.